Next up, oh boy. Oh boy. You guys ready for this one? So, November 15th, 1990. Wow. Where does the time go? I can't even do the math, but that's 30 some odd years ago. Um, this is the band, the metal band, metal band. Let's give them credit. Called Enuff Z'Nuff. Can you see this? This is really great. This is one of the rare like metal bands that I shot during this time. I wasn't the metal photographer, but I did a few. But this is Enuff Z'Nuff. This was in New York City. I have here for publicity for Atlantic Records. We had this studio that we rented that had a loft type feel. So we did a bunch of setups. I did solos, I did group shots, did a bunch of stuff. And of course, shooting in New York City, shooting a band in New York City back in those days was just the best. The budgets were real. The locations were great. The bands were great. In this case, these guys, had the outfits and the costumes and the leather pants and the cowboy boots. They had the look going, so it made me look good. Shooting a band like this, you couldn't take a bad picture. The funny thing is, this was for publicity originally. They ended up using that session and a few of the photos for the album packaging, for an album they put out at the time. And so it was kind of cool because you got paid to do the publicity shoot, but then they're like, we want to use it for packaging. You got paid extra for the packaging, which was nice. And then you got to see them at Tower Records. That's me. You always went and picked out the album covers that you did, and that's me. You always held them up. It was always fun. Nothing better than going to Tower Records and seeing your pictures on album covers. The best. What I remember most about the band was just good guys. Really, really nice guys. Not full of themselves, just really generous. That's what I loved about, a lot of these bands back in the day had these images, because it was rock and roll, it was metal, it was sex, drugs, and rock and roll and all that stuff. But it was when you actually met the bands that they were super nice, super respectful, and they wanted to get the shoots done and get their best stuff done, and then, get out of there as quick as I wanted to get out. Like, I always used to joke with bands, like, do what I tell you to do and we'll get the fuck out of here as fast as possible. But Enuff Z'Nuff was great. And like I said, this was 1990. Good times. Enuff Z'Nuff.